One day, I invited my sister to do some grocery shopping since I only had a few things to get. We were walking around the store picking up the things that I needed. As we were walking towards the checkout line, I forgot that I needed to get a certain sauce. So we went back to the condiment aisle and I started looking for it. My sister pointed it out and I got it. It was a little more expensive than I thought, so it was going to make my budget a little tighter. However, I needed it for dinner that night, so I decided to buy it. We walked back to the self-checkout section and I began to ring them up. When I got to the sauce, however, it wasn't recognizing the barcode. The employee working the self-checkout area came over and asked what was wrong. I told him that it wasn't ringing up. He then tried to scan it himself and entered his employee number. That's when he said that the product wasn't in the system and told me I could have it for free. I was surprised, as this has happened before and I wasn't able to purchase the item. I thanked him and he said it was no problem and to have a good day. I continued to scan my items and pay for them. When we got to the car, my sister and I were talking about how that was very nice of him. I thanked God for this blessing and prayed that the cashier would have a good day as well. Even though it was small, it really sticks with me and makes me want to help someone when I get the opportunity. A while ago, there was very little food in the house, and payday wasn't to be for another 4 or 5 days. So I began to pray, asking God to provide us with the money to buy enough food for the rest of the week. Soon after, I had a strong sense to look for change. We looked for a few hours and ultimately found enough money to get groceries that would last until payday. We also found an offer to get unlimited drinks from a local restaurant for free. God provided for us that day, and I will not forget it. I worked as a teacher at my children's school, and I usually carried my textbooks and material in the trunk of the car. The school that I worked at did not pay their teachers during the summer months, and our food supply was running low. I prayed to the Lord that He would provide the things that we needed until the next week. For some reason, I felt that God was telling me that I needed to go through the car trunk and check my materials for the new school year. As I was going through the textbooks, I came across some pay envelopes where I kept my pay stubs. Inside one of them was a $100 bill. I immediately praised God. Not only had He provided money for food, but also for the kids' school supplies. God took care of us that school year, and He continues to provide.